Cowboys kept their playoff hopes alive with a 20-17 win in Oakland last night. Derek Carr fumbled while diving into the end zone in the final minute, giving the ball to the Cowboys. Dallas has now won 3 straight to get to 8-6. And more good news for Dallas. Ezekiel Elliott will be back for their next game on Sunday.
He's
back. Shannon, should Dallas be encouraged or discouraged by their performance last night?
They should be discouraged because you played a very, very bad football team in the Oakland Raiders. They're very porous, the 25th ranked pass defense. They had like 2 interceptions coming into the game. They left with more than they came into the game with. Skip,
whose fault was the first interception? Well, if you're asking me, you just opened the door and looked at me and wanted me to run through.
No, I did not.
Did he not?
No, I didn't ask you.
You said it's your turn.
Normally,
I said I'll take that.
Normally,
I'll take the ball and run with it. I will cross the goal line with the football.
But you must maintain possession throughout the
Yeah.
Normally what I ask, Skip, let me ask you a question. I didn't ask you a question, Skip.
You're supposed to say rhetorical question.
No.
Not to be answered.
Joy asked Shannon, should the Cowboys be encouraged or discouraged? What should they be encouraged about? They should be discouraged because they played a bad football team that's not very good in pass defense, and old Dak Prescott had 212 yards, 2 INTs. They were 2 for 10 on third down. And I'm supposed to be encouraged by that, Skip? Now, if you want to say they won the ball game, that's encouraging. But how you won the ball game, you're not going to play the Raiders. You know, I know somebody in the last game of the season, they're going to be fighting trying to get that old home field. They want one of them first 2 buys. They want one of them, Skip. So you know what that means? Nick Foles. Philadelphia going to have to do what he do. He going to fold them bows on y'all. So you get what's coming. You get your come up. And I told you this long time ago.
I told you the Giants were way more dangerous than you gave them credit for when Dallas went up there and won 30-10. And what did the Giants do to the Eagles yesterday?
Lost.
500 yards is what they did to
I just need to know. I just need to know one thing. Did you go to my restaurant that I opened up close to the stadium?
Wait, I got to ask you just one question.
Sure.
Did the Cowboys visit last night to your restaurant when they got back?
Yeah, I had to stay open late.
Yeah, you had to stay open late because they got the
Gene Steratore.
Yeah.
And the index card, Skip, you know it.
So it is now my turn. I was discouraged by what I saw last night, and this morning I am dramatically encouraged because number 21 is back in the fold, and if I'm to believe those pictures that NBC showed last night...
Photoshop.
They could be. Well, I said if I'm to believe them, but they're from Zeke's agent, and I'm going to guess that's Zeke because our man Eric Dickerson sat right here last week and said he visited with Zeke down in Cabo San, Europe. That's where he went, for
Casablanca.
6 weeks. Yeah, Casablanca. Would you believe I watched that the other night?
Again, for what?
I don't know. I
movie's
love
4 hours.
Love it. It's not 4 hours.
Okay, 3:33.
I don't think it is. But anyway, the point is that last night my team suffered from "Are we there yet?" syndrome because they should have just done away with this team in the first quarter. Did it not look like they were on the way? Alfred Morris 6, Alfred Morris 8. They're just rolling. The offensive line is dominating. And what happens? 88 happened again. I can't trust him. I don't love him anymore.
That was a poor throw.
It was not. That throw to Dez, that's exactly where Tony Romo always does it. That's where he loves it. Go up and snatch it.
Yeah.
And guess what he did? Oh, he saw Navarro Bowman coming, and he was like,
he quit.
Hi.
He quit on the route.
He quit. He just waved. He waved to the football.
He made a business decision.
Hi, football. How are you? And Sean Smith is just standing back there and says, I guess I should just catch this, I guess. And you know what?
It was a business decision.
Yeah, it was a business decision. And Dak Prescott said, I'm going to make a business decision. I'm not going to throw it to 88 for a long time. And it took a long time before he threw it to 88. And under pressure, when they didn't need a play, he did throw the 40-yarder to Dez up the boundary, and he threw it outside. And it was, I guess it was back shoulder. I don't know what Sean Smith was doing on that play. He was just kind of watching. I don't know. He was maybe home for the holidays. I have no idea. This game should have been over in the first quarter. Unfortunately, it took a fake punt in the third quarter for them to actually get back in the football game. 17-10, they got back into it.
I fought the Raiders because both teams are desperate, so you have to be on your guard for anything. What does the Cowboys have to lose? They can ill afford to lose this game.
No.
So you pull out all the stops.
You do.
I fought the Raiders. But, Skip, let's be real. The Raiders have not been what we thought they would be this year.
They're not. They're arguably the biggest disappointment in football.
Yeah,
unless it's the Giants. It's somewhere in.
Well, because half a dozen, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Because I think a lot of people pick both of these teams to be Super Bowl contenders. Some people pick the Giants to be in the Super Bowl. Some people pick the Raiders to be in the Super Bowl, and they're far from that. But Skip, you know the Raiders are a bad football team, and for the mere fact that the Cowboys struggled the way they did, you can't be encouraged by that.
Yeah. So 5 minutes left in the game. It comes down to a 4th and 1 at Dallas's 39. Dak made it on his second thrust. It was a bad spot, and then Gene Steratore, who's a showman ref, like a celebrity referee, he gets cute and gets clever, and he sticks the folded over card down between the ball and the marker, and it was short. And I don't know, I think he got mixed up, and it was the first break my team has gotten all year long. It has been a not meant to be season until that moment, and Gene Steratore got mixed up and gave them the first down. And I said, thank you, football gods, because I finally got one break.
And he shouldn't even pull that card out. That card was nothing but his wife's recipe for a broccoli casserole.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what he pulled out.
You don't like broccoli?
I don't like casserole either.
Oh, okay. I'd eat it if you'd send it to me. I'd eat it. For the holidays? Yeah.
In my section of town, we don't eat casserole.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't either, actually, but I eat broccoli every night.
I don't eat casserole.
No.
But
Broccoli.
I do like broccoli, though.
Not casserole.
Broccoli is nature's most perfect food.
I don't care nothing about nature.
You got to eat it.
Eggs. I like eggs.
You got to watch the Spurs. You got to eat broccoli, and you got to buy into the Cowboy team that if it gets in the
Spurs
playoffs.
lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, well, so Kawhi didn't play.
Yes, he did.
Tony Parker didn't play.
Yes, he did.
Oh, you mean in the?
Yeah,
and then
played.
What happened when Dallas visited and Kawhi didn't play and Tony Parker didn't play and Danny Green didn't play?
The Mavericks.
What happened?
The Mavericks.
Manu Ginobili went Tom Brady. Did you see that? He had his second walk-off shot. LeBron should watch Manu Ginobili.
For what? He's busy.
Figure out how to hit shots.
He having tea and coffee every other night with triple double.
So back to the Dallas Cowboys. Now Zeke comes back. I don't know. They lost Tyron Smith last night to a sprained knee. I don't know. David Irving didn't go. Skandrick didn't go. And Bryce Butler didn't go. If this team gets healthy and squeezes through the back door of the playoffs, you are in such trouble. This would be the team nobody in the NFC would want to play in the playoffs.
Because unfortunately, the Atlanta Falcons on the tiebreaker. All 3 teams in the NFC West will make the playoffs.
Stranger things.
The NFC South.
Yep.
Sorry, NFC South.
Stranger things have happened.
Nope.
Here we go. We got a whole lot of football left. But I told you Dallas is going to win out. Dallas will beat Seattle with Zeke.
You think you get Dak come on the show?
Get Dak to come on the show?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he'll be here.
He'll be busy.
He'll be out of the playoffs, so maybe he can break down, what happened.
No.
And he can tell you that Wentz is a better player than him.
Oh, I think he wouldn't come on the show because he would have to sit next to you, the hater that you are.
Me and Dak got a picture together. Skip, I dapped him up. I was on the bus.
Yeah. And it was all baloney.
No!
Phony baloney.
Skip, I love Dak.
You sucked up to him when you were around him.
I love Dak.
Huh? Am I right?
But me and Braun, we like Carson.
You afraid of the Cowboys?
Me and Braun like Carson. Me and Braun like Carson Wentz.
You afraid?
Afraid of what?
21's back.
Okay.
Well, you told me they're nothing without 21. Now he's back.
5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, averaging 191 yards a game.
Didn't you already bet me a case of dew that Seattle would win? You did.
No.
Right? You did.
I didn't realize.
Seattle just lost at home 42-7.
Skip.
You bet me a case of dew.
Did you see what happened yesterday?
42-7 happened.
Yeah.
So are you going to rescind your bet? You're going to Welsh?
Pete Carroll need Nicorette or some different type of gum, a Xanax or something, Joy, because that's what he was chewing yesterday.
I think somebody just Welshed.
Yeah.
They scored
Is that what you're doing? Are you really going to do that?
Welshed.
Yeah, I'm welching.
Welch
Call me grape juice because I'm Welch.
That's what you are.
Yes, I sure am.